Hello, guys, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv, and this is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. We are going to do something a little bit different. In an effort for me to get all of the videos out by my targeted date, because we did lose about 7 or 8 days from me being off the holidays and whatnot, and because I want, for continuity's sake and other sakes, I want to get everything up. What you're going to see is this intro plopped at the top of every one of their videos as I get all of these energies out. I want to move through each one of the videos and give everybody a fair chance to get what they need. And I don't want to say hi a million times, so I'm going to put this one and slap it at the top of each video. This is going to be, again, their confessions, where we're going to be taking the confession deck, which is the Dark Confessions of the Soul deck. I'm going to be giving you one oracle, and I'm going to be clarifying those particular energies with the Romance Angel Oracle cards, and then rounding everything out with love, the Angel Answer Oracle cards. So I just wanted to give everybody a shout out. I am going to be covering Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. You are going to get this intro. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And let's get into your video. When I say that, I'm going to get right into the energies and we're going to do the damn thing. I'll see you in your video and I appreciate it. Bye, guys. Hello, Scorpio. And interestingly enough, as I'm sitting here with your cards, that oracle card came out for you. Who loved you on days that you didn't love yourself? It feels like you and your individual are sort of going back and forth in what they would call a tit for tat. This person wants your recognition. This person wants you to pay attention to what they've done for you. Typically, when an individual wants to point out and play this game of what I've done for you versus what you've done for me, it really is coming from a place of pain in them feeling like they don't have the support that they have given out. They're not getting there, that you're not being reciprocal with something that you have received from them. And that could be support, love. I believe that it's much, much deeper than what this card is letting on. Let me get my water bottle out of the frame. Thank you, Scorpio, for allowing me to take a sip. We're going to get into this. So who loved you on days that you didn't love yourself? And I think that this is actually what both of you guys are feeling about one another. This is definitely a, well, I did this and you did this type of energy. Okay. What are they confessing? My spiritual awakening is painful and I am confused on what to do. So this person is definitely going through a lot right now, Scorpio. And there is another individual who got this. I believe it was probably Pisces. Scorpio, you are actually going through a lot yourself this particular year with all of the activity and South Node, that karmic node of fate. And you could be experiencing a lot in that area as it pertains to your own stuff, but your relationships are being completely reworked as well. And it looks like the person that you are dealing with is going through the exact same thing. It's going through the exact same thing as it pertains to spiritual awakenings. I am too insecure to deal with myself. I am seeking validation from others. This is a carbon copy of another reading that we had already. Heart Place is saying, okay, I have to. Yeah, it's actually going into their secrets here. This felt just like that Virgo video. I have children that you do not know about, and I'm too insecure to deal with myself. There are secrets here. There are things that they're not sharing with you. Too insecure to deal with myself because I'm seeking validation from others. This individual is extremely insecure and going back and forth and trying to maybe appeal to others around you and victimize themselves and not take responsibility for the part that they played in this relationship, Scorpio, breaking down. Okay. When it comes down to children that you do not know about, I do not necessarily believe that you can be in a relationship with someone where you would know eventually that they had children. This could definitely just mean that you guys are brand new. It has to be a logical explanation for this. And if that is the case, then why would this person feel comfortable with keeping that type of secret from you? And this is in their heart place. I don't know whether this was any children that was given up for adoption. My wants and needs were more important than yours. When I say were, I don't think that this is a were. I think this may be a still are type of situation. Um, this individual, this individual needs way more, it seems, than they are willing to give back to you. It could be that they poured all of this into you and you feel like they're throwing things in your face, Scorpio, but they are coming through with an energy that no matter what they have done to disrupt things. See, I know it's unhealthy. I love you too much. It's consuming me, and I know it's unhealthy. They're disruptive because they don't feel like they're getting your attention. After a while, it's that fixed thing that happens where, guys, it's like, I know you want it, so I'm not giving it to you. Come on now. You have to admit. And for some strange reason, there's been a lot of, I don't want to, no, that wasn't the word, a lot of new Scorps. And it's interesting to me how I can read something that I'm picking up on a non-tarot. Like there's nothing to like about it. You either it resonates with you or it doesn't. And then I get people that are like, you must be reading someone else and da da da. It's like people feel compelled to say something just to exercise their right to open their mouths. And that's the price you pay. But it is amazing to me, Scorpio, how it's been some interesting comments under your videos. And I don't know where the sensitivity is coming from, but it is what it is. Every single zodiac sign has a dark side, and I have the right on my platform to interpret that dark side how I see fit. I don't know you. I didn't ring your doorbell and insult you. So to come on the channel where I'm reading for the masses, you know how many people the video may actually resonate with that don't say anything, but you were the one that decided. I don't know who you reading, Marv. You must be a Scorpio. No, I am not. I do have fixed energy. I have the opposite of your energy in my chart. And this is what I have observed about that Scorpio. Off my soapbox. The person is just as, or can get low vibrational that you're connecting with. This individual feels like that they love you so much where it is consuming them. And you know, it could be going back to that point that fixed sign thing where you feel like I'm not gonna do it just because you want it. You don't get to tell me when to do it. With fixed energy, it's more about the timing of it. You want it, I'll do it on my own time. I'm not gonna do it just because simply because you want it done. And it can be annoying because I want you guys to know where that fixed energy lies. It doesn't even matter. You don't even have to be conscious of this is what's going on in your head. Someone wants your validation, you're just automatically not going to give it to them. And I will tell you, um, to a certain extent, I know having fixed energy in my chart in my inner planet is it's rough because it you feel rushed, Scorpio. You feel like this person needs to deal with themselves and that is their problem. And you know, there is this fixed way, especially fixed water. It's this fixed way about you where you're like, oh well, it doesn't have anything to do with me. That's not my problem. Although you may be indirectly involved. That's just the stance that you take. We do have your compassion scares me, and I am too insecure to accept it. This person has come to the table on two different occasions and pouring their insecurity out. So insecurities is what they're confessing, I think, ultimately. But who loved you on the days that you didn't love yourself? There's still this message here that is screaming, although I was insecure, I still loved you on days that you didn't love yourself. And it seems like they want some credit for doing what they felt or have deemed that either they didn't do or you didn't do for them, or that no one else has done for you. It's one of those things where you have to be careful who you're talking to, because this misconception, you overshare and now people want to throw in your face, what was done. And, you share with someone, well, this has never got done for me, or this has never got done for me. And then all of a sudden, in the argument, that shit comes right back up, and you just looking like, see, this fixed energy. I shouldn't even told you. I shouldn't have told you. That's that fixed stuff. It's like, you ain't about to throw it in my face. I'd rather keep it a secret. It's my business anyway. Come on, Scorps. You don't like nobody in your business, especially. You don't want the right hand to do what the left hand, want the right hand to know what the left hand is doing. Woo woo. My spiritual awakening is painful. It is safe to love. They're being guided to open up their heart. 2 cards came out for this. And forgiving and learning. They went through a lot spiritually. They've been done wrong. They came into your life possibly after healing themselves. And now they're going through a spiritual awakening of sorts. And it's painful for them, and they don't know what to do, as well as forgiving and learning. Releasing and healing the past. And this is what the spiritual awakening brings. This came out for another person, and the individual was like, it wasn't a spiritual awakening. She says, well, something along the lines of, they're learning to love themselves. And they're loving, and through loving themselves, they're learning to love me more, and da da da. And it's like, first of all, what you need to understand, if a person doesn't love themselves, they're not going to love you. No one is going to be like, you know what, let me love you more than myself. Obviously, therein lies the problem. Secondly, what do you think a spiritual awakening is? It doesn't necessarily mean that you chose a religion. That is your spiritual awakening. Hello. I was just like, I don't know. Well, I'm lying. I do know what's in the sky. But take it away. Too insecure to deal with myself, seeking validation from others. Trust. Absolutely. They have trust issues. They do, because of the insecurity of, again, they share with you, Scorpio, that they've been done wrong. You know a little bit about their past. They know a little bit about yours, what you felt like sharing. And they do seek validation from others because they don't trust. They have trust issues, and I dare say that this has spilled over into this relationship with you. I have children that you do not know about. There is a story right now. This is retreat, that they have to share, maybe some conversation about their past. Maybe they gave somebody a child up for adoption. And there's a logical explanation as to why you don't know, unless you don't know this person very well at all. Which, Scorpio, I know everything with you is connection. And if you can't connect on a level, then you don't trust. And then if you don't trust, they can cancel Christmas. Like I was telling Pisces, they get this bad rap for being weak, and they're not. They're so much more powerful than people peg them out to be. And with you, you go hard the way you do because you have to trust. And if you don't trust, it is a wrap. Like, this is what people don't understand about you guys. Like, you have to trust a person, even to tell them that you went to the gas station to get some gas. Like, you have to trust them to tell them that. Scorpios, you guys be like, know nothing about you. And even when you do and you connect on that level, if it one little thing to violate the trust, and you see how to play, how to deal with a person, you be like, I'm not even telling you I went and bought to the store and bought some bananas. No. So maybe you guys go on a trip. Maybe you guys went on a trip. Maybe this is what started. Did they tell you about a situation that made you look at them funny? Like, which is one of the reasons why you probably don't want to share things about yourself, because you don't want the judgment. You just like, that happened in the past. I'm not that person no more. Only me and this other person knows. So it's something about their past that's probably a little off-putting. And the significance of that card is just to say that this person would like to retreat. It talks about a trip that took place, or a trip that they would want. or maybe they left and went somewhere to disconnect and just get their mind right. They would like to do that with you. I don't know whether this was something that you guys had discussed, or maybe this, again, all of those scenarios apply. Okay. My needs and wants were more important than yours. We got the wedding card. Look at my wedding card, guys. It's just the flapping about. And I finally, I'm going to get to the point. I promise. I'm trying to get a new deck. Has to be authentic, and those are hard to find. My needs and wants were more important than yours. Um, they definitely thought about marrying you. I don't know whether you guys had a conversation about it. It looks like you guys did. Somebody was married already. It could be this person. They got close. They got close to a marriage. Something didn't happen, Scorpio. And now my needs and wants were more important than yours. And yes, it could have been that they did put their needs and wants above yours because they came into this relationship with these insecurities. And they wanted you to validate them far beyond what they validated you. I love you too much, and it is consuming me. They want to recapture romance. They know that it's unhealthy, but they're coming back around unless you put the kibosh on this and shut it down. They're coming back around. They know that it's unhealthy, so now maybe they want to interject some playfulness, try to recapture romance, and cut all of this tension. Maybe it's just been way too heavy, and maybe it's just time for you guys just to have some fun. Scorpio, I do know for a fact for you, especially Scorpio suns and risings, when the sun shifts into Leo this Friday, it will be in your fifth house, I believe. No, I'm lying. It's in your 10th house. That was Aries' fifth house. Yeah, well, we'll get there. But yes, it's in your 10th house because I believe this is not that video, but I thought it was your fifth house. Anyway, whatever it is, you're going to start to have some fun because that's what this card is saying. Okay? We'll talk about that energy when we get there on Friday. You deserve love. You are lovable. I think that the compassion that you are showing them is because no matter how much this person has gotten on your nerve, Scorpio, I think deep down inside, you do believe that they deserve love. You have tried to show them some compassion. They were too insecure to accept it, but you do feel like this person is lovable. And that's that. This person keeps you very close and they call you in. They pray, affirm, and visualize you two together. And as long as that energy is what is being done, they're keeping you in their energy, okay? Forgiving and learning, it is safe for you to love, trust, retreat, wedding, playfulness, and you deserve love. I love it. So who loved you on the days you didn't love yourself? I love that card. Let's go ahead and get your angel answers. All right, angel answers. Wow, two came out. You ask your angels and helpful people. Okay, first thing that popped in your head when you saw those. All right, that fell out. It is yes. And then finally we have improving health. Very, very interesting. Some of you guys are connecting with a Pisces, Virgo. Some of them had the same thing. Pisces, Virgo. I don't remember what the other water signs had, but I do know Pisces and Virgo, which stands out to me right now. I feel like the title card is Your Compassion is Scaring Me and I'm Too Insecure to Accept It, because I believe ultimately you are compassionate about this person. I don't believe for a second that you don't love this person back. They have been through hell, and I think a part of you, let's just face it, like you don't do, straight and narrow. You desire it. A lot of you guys, especially if you're risings and suns and risings, your other planets and will influence you, but I don't know a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or even Mars for that matter, that likes things just cut and dry. Like, I'm not going to say that it's not cut and dry. I just mean from the standpoint, Scorpio, of it's never easy. It's always a little bit more complicated, and you prefer it that way. Like with my Juno being in Scorpio, I find that if there is a cut and dry love or sometimes situation, or even if it's a friendship, although that is your soulmate asteroid, that predicts that. But I realized that I had to take a cold hard look at what was in my chart, because it's like, well, maybe this is why you are attracting this type of thing to you, no matter how much you can elevate and go through all of that, guys. So take a look at those charts and see, because sometimes, Scorpio, um, it could be just as simple as A, B, and C, but you're going to make it by nature. And a lot of times we don't realize our nature. So your compassion for them, you are saying that they're lovable and they're too insecure to accept that. But there's a part of you that is drawn to that. Embrace your being drawn to complicated sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's what's complicated to other people is beauty to you. Okay? Don't necessarily defend it, because, who's going to defend you guys and all of your complexities? It is what it is. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. It is always a pleasure. I will see you in your next video. Bye, Scorp.